What's up, y'all? It's your boy Aaron. We here live from K's Boom Boom Room. We down here in the basement, you know what I'm saying, doing what we do on a regular basis, you know what I'm saying, and enjoying cigars and enjoying some other good stuff that we about to get into. I am here with the legendary, the great, my man, Andre.
I wouldn't call it legendary, but I'm a hobbyist.
No,
That's what I call it,
no,
brother.
no, no, you legendary.
Okay.
That's what it is.
Okay, that's what you
My
want to
man
call me.
Andre. So let me start off with this. I'm gonna start off first with I want you to give the name of what you have here, what exactly you have here, your name of it, everything.
All right. Well, this some to me is good. And others have said the same, but this is Old John Memorial. This is a bourbon, aged 8 years. Um, it's single barrel and uh, 88 proof. It's pretty good um, from my tasting. But one thing I would really like to say about it is for people who want to enjoy, and everything you taste in it is meant to accentuate the flavors of a cigar. My grandfather, my great grandfather, this was their original uh, put together. My grandfather and I actually perfected this exact recipe, and for that it's named after him, Old John Memorial. He never got to taste the finished product, so that's what it is. It's being made available exclusively to the leaf lighter community, cigar smokers, cigar lounges, and things like that. Not to go to the shelf, really. It's not a plan, at least, for
Right.
this time. But, you know, it's something that you could communicate, you know, get a good group of people over, something that we could all enjoy together.
Exactly.
It's togetherness.
Exactly. Now, as far as the origins of it, was it based off of anything else that maybe like your great grandfather might have been drinking at the time, or just was it just we going to try something new? It's a spirit. It's going to be
Um,
great. Everybody's going to love it.
well, a lot of the time, um, a lot of people know that in Jamaica, which where my family's from, my grandfather, great grandfather, father's side of the family, they're they make spirits in the hills.
Indeed.
So with that, the whole thing of it is a lot of people don't know that they make more than just rum in Jamaica.
Absolutely.
And
I don't think they know that. They don't
well,
know that.
yeah, well now they do.
Now they know.
They make more than just rum, and a lot of those spirits and things like that. They keep that to themselves.
Right.
That's things that families have their own little recipes and secrets and everything like that. Well, this is one of them. My grandfather, he learned from my great grandfather on how to make spirits,
Okay.
and then from there it went on to him teaching his sons, but his sons really didn't want to catch on to it, and I was close to the man and hung up under him. You know how everybody want to hang up under granddad because he's the cool
Absolutely.
dude. So
Absolutely.
you know,
Absolutely.
he always had a piece of knowledge. Sit down. He tell you sit down. You lift your pants legs, stuff like that. He's like, he came to the whole thing with cigars because he's a cigar smoker. It's like, you're going to smoke cigar when you success.
Right.
But every day that you have a success, that's a reason to smoke a cigar. And if you
I
did,
love it.
unproductive days, you can't smoke a cigar. If you've been productive,
That's
you
real.
smoke a cigar. So this is always something that you do.
That's real. That's real.
When,
When you're successful, when
when you
even,
made,
I mean,
yeah.
hey, at the end of the day, let's be honest, success is waking up in the morning. You know what I mean? So that's all the reason to smoke a cigar.
So with that, we actually came across and made a recipe. My grandfather died before getting to taste it, so I
Right.
kind of named it after him because the whole thing is it's a hobby to me,
Right.
and doing it actually brings me back to the whole thing of feeling his presence.
Right.
Smoking a cigar, I smell that cigar. I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
granddad walking
yeah.
in the room.
That's
And
fire.
at the time of his retirement, he retired he decided he wasn't wearing, he wasn't wearing the regular old kicks anymore, the
Right.
boots or anything like that. He wore house shoes.
Nice.
And kept a cigar with him. So, me, a lot of times when I go to the lounge, I'm wearing house shoes.
That's a fact.
That's
That's a
grandpa.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's the
grandpa.
life.
That's Old John.
I love it. I love it.
That's the way he lived. So
I
he
love
always
it.
and he had another saying, like, it was a hobby to him, and he really didn't want to sell anything. His thing was, the happiest drunk is the drunk that got everybody drunk. All of his sayings were something key.
Yeah.
It made you feel good.
It made you feel good. I love that. I love that.
It was always a thing of, this plate, no matter how big it is, it's enough for all of us to eat off of this plate.
Absolutely.
And and part of that is what I go into with when it comes down to selling it. When it's selling the bottle, I would sell it for $50 at a lounge.
Right.
Well, $5 of that $50 goes to the establishment. Got to pay the house. The house gets paid up front.
I like it.
So straight cut off the top.
I love that.
And that's how it works.
That's fire.
And that's something that us as a people should see. You're not just taking care of yourself. You're taking care of your community. And if everybody in the community took care of each other, we all be living wealthy.
We all be living wealthy. That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact. Now, going backpedaling a little bit, what are you smoking right there?
This is Palencia.
The Claro, that's the green one?
Yeah, it's the green one.
Okay, that's a good one.
It's pretty good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's a good one.
Pretty
That's a good one.
It's tasty.
Now, what kind of cigars do you normally stay towards? Do you normally stay towards full body?
Full body.
Medium? Full body, everything?
Full body, medium, full, but
breakfast, lunch, dinner, full body?
Medium to full for breakfast.
Okay.
I'm pushing 3.5 to 4 cigarettes.
Cigars. Yeah, you definitely said cigarettes. That's a
I
faux pas.
out.
You can't say cigarettes, bro.
Yeah, I actually moved away from the cigarettes due to the fact of I was smoking. I got into smoking cigarettes a little heavier once because I'm a vet.
Okay.
I was in the military, and on the ship I was in the Navy. You can't keep cigars.
Yeah.
You have no humidor. Your cigars get torn.
They get dried out and everything.
Dried out. Oh man, it was terrible.
Okay, so you stayed with the cigar or cigarette
type.
Yeah.
Not good at
no, ain't nothing wrong with that,
but,
man. That makes sense.
I moved on to I moved back to the cigar, and I'm up to 3.5 to 4 a day.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Get the brunch cigar going. The brunch cigar is a medium full.
Right.
It tastes real good, and like I'm into the Sem Compromisos.
Okay.
Oliva.
Good cigar.
V's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, what's your number one cigar? Your cigar, like all right, here's the scenario. You ready?
Okay.
You done went on a cruise somewhere. You done got shipwrecked. You the only one on the island. You got plenty of food. You got food to eat. You'll be able to survive. But you only got one cigar that you gotta choose that you would have for the rest of your life. What is your number one cigar?
I don't know.
No, man, you gotta have one. You gotta have one.
That falls up under a few because I love DBLs.
Okay. Which DBL?
All of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love DBL.
Shout out to Francisco. DBL in there.
Monte.
I think you might be the first that said DBL on my show.
I love DBLs. Man.
Nice.
They're beautiful blends and everything.
Okay.
And I'm more for the person. I like blends and the taste, and then when a cigar takes its transition. I love the transitions in them.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I love the transition. I love the transition in the cigars.
Okay.
But,
now you mean the transition of flavors or transition of strength? Because there's a difference.
I know there is a big difference. There's a big difference. I'm talking about now in a lot of DBLs, you get the transition of flavors.
Yes.
But as you build it, DBLs they build up. They build to a strength.
That's
in
a
the
fact.
End, you're on like a full blast.
That is a fact.
Bang.
That's a
it's
fact.
Punching. It's punching your taste buds like left and right, left and right, left and right. But yeah, I'm into that. It's something like a breakfast or a brunch type cigar.
Okay.
I look a lot into the aging room.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, because there are transitions. You know, you
Okay.
get a lot of the nutty
Yeah, nutty notes in there.
flavors,
Yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
notes. You get quite a few different, but then like you might get every once in a while you might get like a little fruity note in there,
Okay.
something that'll pop your taste buds and everything like that. So that
Okay.
means those things. I'm always into the transitions,
Okay.
always into the smoke time.
Okay. Now, do you ever venture into flavored cigars?
I started I started getting into those when I got back into
A-
the cigar
After
game.
cigarettes, right?
Yeah, and I was on the Javas,
Okay. Okay.
and it kind of it was
Yeah.
good for the moment, but
Yeah. You
the
gotta
flavors
get out of that.
the flavors sort of kind of interfered with. I'm always in the pairings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Grandfather taught me that.
Right.
Always got to have a good pairing with it.
Right.
So if I wasn't drinking the coffee, and I'm not really a coffee drinker, I really couldn't deal
Couldn't
with
deal with it.
the flavors.
That makes
Because
sense.
they're minty or they have a lot of the chocolate, cocoa, and
Right.
coffee flavors.
Right.
So
Now,
that's what does it.
now my next question. Tell everybody about this bottle, man. This is like I love the label, but tell everybody about the label and the information on it and
Okay, well I'm gonna read it off to you. I can
go ahead,
it
read it.
speak for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Old John Memorial Bourbon,
Mm-hmm.
made available exclusively to the Leaf Lighter community.
Mm-hmm.
Exclusively. So you're only getting it through your lounges and through the connections that you have in the cigar industry. Okay? Comes comes a whiskey, handcrafted and distilled from generational testing. Generational being grandfather, great grandfather, they started it all out. Comes down to me, whole different generation. I'm the fourth generation into it.
Okay.
And also tasting, spirit refining. Old John Memorial has been perfected by hand selecting the best ingredients at the right amount, always the right amount.
Mm-hmm.
Combined with the proper aging.
Right.
So that's the way it goes. Proper aging and blending to produce a premium quality spirit.
Right. Absolutely.
And that's what a lot of the companies that are out there that you go buy off the shelf, they're no longer looking at the quality
Okay.
of their product.
Okay.
The taste comes from batch. They make up
Right.
a
Right.
mash.
Right.
They make up a mash. They get their brewers beer going and all that good stuff. They get it all distilled and everything, put it into a barrel, and then they let it age. After they let it age to get like a consistent flavor through all their bottles, they pour it into a big pot.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
They pour all those different barrels into a big pot. Then from there they start, diluting it and filtering it, bottling it up.
Right. Okay. Okay.
This right here is all from one barrel.
One barrel. Okay.
One barrel. It's no batch.
And now, how long was this aged?
This right here is aged for 8 years.
8 years. Okay.
Yes, this is the Old John Memorial Premium Reserve. I have a young stock that is a 6-year reserve.
Okay.
And there are a few more, being tested and soon to come out.
Okay. Nice. Nice. So more information to come on that.
Yeah.
So definitely. Do you have any kind of social media or anything that anybody can contact you through, or just like you said, it's connected?
It's like this. You got to be connected through a cigar lounge.
Okay.
And everything like that. I really don't have it that people are contacting me.
Okay.
Because if we're not contacting the cigar lounge, how's the cigar lounge going to make the money? At the cigar lounge, we got to keep these cigar lounges open, because at the cigar lounge, that's where all the big deals are made.
That's a fact.
That's where all the key networking is done.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you're getting all the good plumbers, and you find the guy who knows how to do roofing or electrical. All
That's a
those
fact.
guys. This is a whole bunch of people from like I've met so many people that are in real estate, people that are in the industry, people that had like met tow truck company. You know, all those different people, different walks of life.
Right.
Everyone is there.
Is there. They all there.
Yeah.
Along with some good information. A lot of times you get some good gems dropped on you when you're sitting in the
Hey
cigar
man,
lounge.
finances. You know, I met
Yeah.
financial specialists.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Gave me all types of knowledge.
Yes, indeed.
So I was
Yes,
like,
indeed.
yo, I felt like I owed them something. Afterwards.
Right, right. That's
But
a
this is where
fact.
you get it free.
That's a fact.
And to keep these places open is what we need to do.
Yeah, we got to support them.
Gotta support 'em.
Support your brick and mortars.
Yes.
You can order online and do all that. That's all good, but nothing's like going to your brick and mortars.
Yes.
That's a fact. That's
Because
a fact.
when you support your brick and mortars, now we have a place to smoke. Because I'm gonna tell
Yep.
you, they're looking to ban. They banned it everywhere.
Everywhere else. You can't smoke nowhere else, except for in cigar lounges.
Yeah.
And
Important man
that's it.
making all his money, right?
Yep.
He's making more than 6 figures a year, right? He go to the airport. Where's he going to smoke?
Yeah.
Nowhere.
Can't smoke nowhere. You can go outside, maybe.
Maybe. But
Maybe.
he got to be how many feet away from
Yeah.
the building?
Yeah, he got to walk
So,
away. Gonna
yeah.
miss his plane.
Yeah, he going to miss
That's
his
a
plane
fact.
because now you got to go back through security and all that. It's crazy.
That's a fact.
So we got to support our brick and mortar, you know, support the lounges and keep it flowing for everybody to enjoy.
Absolutely. So let me ask you another question.
Ask.
How was your first experience being at K's Cigar Sensations in Glenside, 280 Keswick Avenue, Glenside,
Yes.
Pennsylvania?
Oh man, this place is lovely.
Yeah,
The vibe here,
yeah.
walk in, feel like you
Feel like family, right?
reunion.
Feel like family.
It's a
Yeah,
everybody, man,
you
I
met
walked
some
in,
cool
everybody
people.
was like, hey,
Yeah.
how you doing? I'm like, man, okay, what's up, cousin?
Yeah,
You know,
right,
like, "What's up, cousin?"
right. And then you meet people that
Yeah.
you know you had gotten commons with and
Oh,
stuff. That's so
man.
cool,
The
man.
craziest thing, I'm sitting there talking, and the chick that's sitting next to me, when I said my neighborhood where I grew up, she said, you lying. I was like, nah. So then she's like, oh, for real? I was like, yeah. She's like, well, who you know? The first person I mentioned, she's like, oh, wow, for real? That's my brother. I was like, that's my best friend.
Wow.
All my life.
That is
I was like,
awesome.
God rest his soul. She's like, yes, God rest. I'm like, for real? She's like, that's my first brother. We start going through phone contacts. We got all the same phone contacts.
That is too funny, man. That's so cool.
I
That's
was
why I
like,
love this,
wow.
man.
I was like, hold up. So then it brought a tear to my eye for
Yeah.
real. On the truth. I was like, whoa. My best friend, God rest his soul, Shaq. But I was like, wow.
That's
This
too
is
cool.
his little sister. So then she was like, she picked up her phone, started making a phone call. My boy didn't answer, but it was the same person. I pulled up my Facebook, was like, look. It's like, oh wow, yeah. Then she
That
started
is
showing me
too
pictures
cool.
of them when they was kids. I was like, wow,
That
this
is
crazy.
too cool.
On top of that, I was in the military. I met a veteran. A veteran who was somebody who was my alternative. And you don't, in the military, you don't meet your alternative.
Okay.
But I met my alternative. You was there to
Yeah,
see.
yeah. I
You
was there to
witnessed
see it. I witnessed it.
We pulled up all the same information.
Yep, that's cool.
It was
That
amazing.
is too funny. See, so it's great. Like, this is what this cigar culture gives us. It's more than just smoking tobacco. It's camaraderie at its finest.
At its finest.
I mean, I meet people, like he said, meet people from all walks of life. My man House, he said it to me best years and years ago. He said, you know, the one thing about cigars that he loves is the fact that he meets people and walks in this walk of life that in other walks of life he would never come across. You would never even speak with them. Like, and it's not anything personal. It's just we wouldn't have anything in common.
Exactly.
And you would just walk past that person on the train or on the bus stop or drive past them in traffic, sit with them at the bar, never even speak to them, and that'd be it. But this brings all of it together.
Everybody,
man.
look, this right here evens the playing field.
It evens the playing field for everyone. So yeah, so more information to come. I'm gonna give y'all more information as far as for catching up with Dre and all of the different, you know, cigar establishments. Definitely you can come here to K's. I know that he has some connections at Lighted Up Cigars.
Yes.
Have connections at a few other places. More information to come on that.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Tell them to look that up. Also, Light It Up
Yeah.
Cigar Lounge. That's in
It's in Clifton Heights. Yeah.
Clifton Heights, Pennsylvania.
230 Clifton Heights, Baltimore Avenue. So we'll get more information on that. Definitely, if you guys are interested in Old John's Memorial, definitely.
This is part one. This is only part one because we coming back again.
Yes, yes. So I thank you for definitely interviewing with me, sir.
I thank you for inviting me out.
My man, definitely, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So we're going to end it there, folks. Catch up with us on the next episode. I'm going to have more episodes with Dre. Don't worry about it. He'll be on more episodes.
Yeah, because we didn't even really get down into the breakdown of cigars.
Yeah, we didn't get down into that.
The breakdown of how liqueurs are made.
Right.
The good spirits and everything, good taste and everything.
And that's, we're going to do a forum for that. We're going to have a longer show for that.
Yes.
All right, guys. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see y'all on the next time. Peace.
For your business. Gonna get on some just real chill shit.